Hello, everyone, and welcome to MC Media's coverage of the Bantam AA Nova Scotia Mainland Hockey Tournament here at the Yarmouth Mariners Center. CJ Killam with the call, and we have the playoff round underway here in Arena 1. It's Acadia taking on South Shore. Acadia coming in as the number 1 seed, and they held that way all the way until Acadia coming in as the number 1 seed. And they went undefeated all the way till their final game until they ran into the South Shore Sharks. South Shore tying them, and in that tie were able to win their way coming from the 5th seed. They were able to jump up in the standings to compete in this playoff round. They jumped to the 4th. South Shore, it's a very highly potent team, and it's backed by Rowan Frost in the net. Excellent goaltender, probably one of the best glove hands in this tournament. And on the other side, we have Kinsman, letting in only 2 goals in round-robin play. He's an extremely solid goaltender with an extremely solid defensive force in front of him who makes sure he doesn't get that many high-quality chances. As we're about to get underway, I'm also being joined on commentary by Dave. Two-man team back together again. As we're about to get underway, it's the playoff round here at Mariners Center. Off the face-off, it's Acadia holding up the puck at the blue line, looking to come in. South Shore now in their own zone, but it's intercepted. In comes Acadia, shot, and there's the great glove hand of Frost. As I was saying during the break, before the game started, Frost might have one of the best glove hands in this tournament.
Samuel Olton jumped on top of that pass, got right into the passing lane, intercepted it quick. One-time snapshot, really, but Frost equal to the task.
Yeah, Acadia, you can't give too many chances like that to Acadia. They're going to put it in every single time. It's another shot, but the rebound cleared away by the defenseman going in front. Acadia looking to get that goal in early. They want this early start. The only blemish on their round-robin record was against the East South Shore Sharks, who they were unable to defeat. It went to a tie. But, of course, in playoff round, it's not going to end in a tie. Here comes Acadia. Another shot, once again, saved by Frost.
Good work by Acadia going down into the zone here. They're keeping it in, getting it to the point, and also getting that quick change in order to get those fresh legs out.
And now here come the Sharks. Long point shot, which allow his defensive core to change. That's the first save that Kinsman's had to make. Acadia now trying to move that puck out of their own zone. They clear it out, but it's going to go right back onto the sticks of the Shark, but he has a man coming on. Try to push it away, but Acadia able to intercept. Acadia now with the puck in the offensive zone, back up to the point. Point shot tried to be deflected, but cleared away by the Sharks. Still held in at the point. Acadia buzzing all around. Another shot, another save by Frost. Puck's still loose, and the Sharks clear that one away. Back up to the point. Another shot, another save by Frost, who covers up for the faceoff.
Good work by Frost yet again, making first saves, second saves, and there at the end, gobbling up that puck to get his team a much-needed change as they were pinned in deep there for a good shift. And as the cycle kept going back to the point, shots from the point, saves by Frost.
Yeah, Frost. If the game keeps going how it's going, he's going to see a lot of work. And now it's the Acadia Axemen with it now. The Axemen trying to carry it up through center ice. They're trying to create some space. Coming in, tried for the pass, but blocked by Sharks sticks in front. Sharks now, it's a race for the puck. But it looks like the Sharks just get there in time. Tried to send it towards the net, but Axemen there to intercept that one.
Good back checking by Acadia there, getting that third man deep to cut off that pass going through the middle. The two defense always have to have that back checker back. Both teams making changes. Lots of room, and Easton will just dump it in so he can get the change.
Sharks now trying to regroup behind their own net, but that one intercepted by the Axemen. Sharks trying to get it back in a big collision right around the faceoff circle. Sharks now trying to clear that one out around the boards, but it goes right back to the point for the Axemen. Almost intercepted, and now it is. Here comes Duvall. Duvall coming in one-on-one. Gets by one defender, but good job to recover on that and force him behind the net.
Referee's letting a little bit go there. He certainly had his arm wrapped around him. He was trying to do that. Could have easily been called a holding penalty. I think until things get out of control, the referees in a playoff game probably would like to see the teams decide it instead of the stripes.
Yeah, and there as the Sharks dump it in again, Acadia trying to recover here. Sharks trying to get their first real good offensive chance. Duvall with a shot easily handled by Kinsman. The rebound goes wide of the net.
A slow shot and a bad rebound, really. He should have done a lot more with that rebound, getting it into the corner or corralling it himself. Instead, a great second opportunity for South Shore on that rebound.
Sharks now still with it. Sharks is the best offensive rush of the game. Sending it up to the point, it's Collins. Collins dumps it back in around the boards. Sharks with it again behind the net, now into the far corner. Puck now being held along the boards, both teams digging for it. This is a strategy South Shore likes to use. They like to hold that puck along the boards. Here they come out in front, poked away by Kinsman. Puck coming out, and now here come the Axemen. Axemen 1-on-2, trying to come in. Defense makes the stop and holds them up, and it comes out, but Axemen dump it right back in as they go for a change. Sharks now with the puck in their own zone, looking to go right back onto the attack. Here come the Sharks. It's Lone, sends it up in front, a shot and a save by Kinsman. Puck bounced out in front and whacked away by Kinsman.
I think that one just went a little bit wide. A great one-time opportunity. Did not stop the puck at all. Right on the stick. Great shot. Went to go to the low on the glove side, but it just went a little wide. Good opportunity. Good setup. Just couldn't quite convert.
Sharks, though, still with the puck in the offensive zone. Trying to push back the Axemen on their heels a little bit. Axemen now looking to go on the counterattack. Here they come. It's 2-on-2. Axemen coming up. A shot kicked away by Frost.
And that's a great example of what to do with a rebound, as Frost was able to veer that one right into the corner, out of the danger zone. And then after that, grabbing the puck on the second opportunity to get the faceoff. 10:20 to go here in the first period. Still a 0-0 tie.
Yeah, Frost, he's so good with his rebound control. If you shoot to his glove side, he almost always catches it. You never see him get beat at the glove, and he's so good at kicking that away, kind of like Jonathan Quick for the Los Angeles Kings on the pads. He always kicks them right into the corner to get the dangers away. As Acadia, a dangerous opportunity there, but unable to convert on the centering pass.
Tough pass, kind of a saucer pass, and the puck didn't quite get down in time, and he swung and missed through it.
Now puck along the boards. The Sharks trying to get it out. Just gets past the blue line, but the Axemen quickly recover. They get back on side, and here they come. Axemen going right back onto the attack. Pushed out into the center ice. Sharks knock it away, but still held in at the point by the Axemen. A shot high up. Frost tried to glove that one down, but unable to. And now Axemen still with it. Acadia. Now some more fresh skates on as they held the line. A shot from the point that Frost covers up for the faceoff. See here on the replay, it was a good save there by Frost. Keep this at a tie game. And now Axemen coming in, a centering pass, and it just goes wide of the net. Didn't get all he wanted on that one, and it just missed the post.
I think if we get a replay on that, you'll see that the great one-timer went right off of a defenseman's skate. So Frost was going the way the puck was going, but it went off the skate, went the other direction. He was completely out of it, but it just trickled wide inches.
Just one of those bounces that happens. We'll see here on the replay on the overhead. It comes out in front, it goes off the skate and just wide of the post, and the Axemen just millimeters away from the first goal in this game. And Axemen going right back on the attack, dumping that puck back into the Sharks zone. Sharks trying to clear it out past the blue line, but they can't. Held in at the point and pushed back in. Sharks now with it, trying to clear it out, but again, held in at the point by the Axemen. And now here come the Sharks. Sharks looking to go back on the attack. Trying to get through, but he looks a little gassed, just sends it behind the net. Axemen get it back and send it back into the neutral zone. Sharks trying to dump it back in. Axemen fan on the clearing attempt, so the Sharks gain possession once again. Here come the Sharks. That one dumped in and tipped as more players go for a change. Axemen now looking to go back on the attack, coming through the center ice, but held in at by the defenseman, forced back to the outside, and the Sharks with the puck again behind their own net. Here come the Sharks. Try to dump that one in, but it gets deflected, but still successful getting through that blue line. Here come the Axemen again, a fancy move. It's Easton. Easton coming in, but can't get through 2 sticks of the Sharks, and they send it right back out. Axemen dump it right back in behind the net. Now the Sharks looking to regroup. Past few minutes been a lot of neutral zone plays. Both teams trying to get back into the attacking zone. Puck being held again along the boards at the neutral zone.
Good work pinching in there by Campbell, holding that red line and dumping it right back in.
Oh, and a lost edge. Now it's an Axemen opportunity. Coming in, they shoot. Toe save by Frost.
Once again, great position there. Able to go down to that butterfly, kick that leg out, and steer the puck safely in the corner.
Puck now being held along the boards. The Sharks come out with it and look to cycle it all around to the other side. Now here comes South Shore. South Shore looking to carry it in. It's the captain. A shot blocked by the stick. Still with it now. Trying to move that back out to the point, and they do. Shot from the point. Can't get through all the bodies in front. And now here come the Axemen. Acadia look to dump that one in, but that one will be dumped in for an icing call.
He half-ended on it, but it just had enough steam early in the game to make it all the way. A little later in the second period, and that one wouldn't have made it all the way down. 7:01 to go here in the first period, still 0-0. Play's been back and forth, both teams with some opportunities. I'd say overall, though, in the first half of the first period, Acadia has carried the majority of the play.
Yeah, but the South Shore had themselves a very good offensive rush here, but it's kind of how Acadia plays. They're a dominant team. In South Shore, they're kind of more of a grinder team. They like to push the play up against the boards, and then they try to create their own opportunities and by working hard. But here come the Axemen again, right back on offense, right in front of the net, and a great save by Frost, and the rebound. Scores! The Acadia Axemen with the first goal in this one.
2 players left unassigned behind the defense in front of Frost. The puck got through. Frost made the first save. Frost made the second save. Then he was down and out, and the Acadia player still unchucked at that point. Was able to flip it up high off to the side and score that first goal, that all-important first goal. And here's the replay. As you'll see, there's 2 Acadia right there. There's the second save, and by himself gets it over top of the pad. Nobody checking him, and a first goal for Acadia.
Yeah, not much Frost could do on that one, but this game very reminiscent of their previous meeting yesterday as Acadia scored that 1 goal in the first period. And then South Shore early in the second was able to tie it up, and that's how that game ended with a 1-1 draw. We'll see if history repeats itself here, but the Axemen going right back onto the attack now. Axemen holding that puck along the board. South Shore trying to dig it out. Acadia with it, shot from the point, deflects off a defenseman and goes behind the net.
That could have been dangerous if that had gone just a slightly different angle.
Now the Sharks trying to get it out, but Acadia sends it right back into the deep zone.
Once again, a great pinch in there, that time by Captain Hunter Graham. I believe the scorer was Martin.
Yeah, Alec Martin going to get credit for that one as a wraparound turned aside by Frost. And now here come the Sharks again, trying to get it out, get some offense going, but it's been all Axemen since in the second half of the first period. And then another turn away, and here comes the Acadia Axemen. Axemen coming in, shoot, blocked, and goes behind and into the corner.
Once again, it was an Acadia player that was Woolaver that was behind that could have gotten the puck and been by himself. I think they're going to have their heads on their swivel a little bit more, the South Shore defensemen, to make sure those Acadia forwards don't get behind them.
Puck cleared past the blue line by South Shore. Now it's a race for the puck, but the one defenseman back for Acadia able to send that one right back in. Centering pass, unable to be attained by the Axemen. South Shore trying to dump that puck right back in. Acadia sends it right back. Now, almost a giveaway there for the Sharks. Still with it now, the Sharks trying to come in. A long shot. Bounces right in front of Kinsman and goes into the corner.
Can be tricky sometimes when those pucks take a couple bounces. They come off a weird angle, and occasionally you have to be very careful. You can't be nonchalant just because it's going slowly towards you on those occasions.
And now, here comes the Axemen, looking to carry this one through the center ice. Axemen coming in, but a good poke check. Still with it. A shot kicked aside by Frost and just missed on the rebound.
Missed opportunity there. I don't think he saw that third trailer coming in, the winger going off on the other side. If he had, it might have been a better opportunity for one of those slap pass redirects right into the corner.
And now Frost, after kicking aside a point shot, Sharks able to clear it, but they give it right back to the Axemen. Axemen going right back onto the attack. But that one sent high and into the rafters.
That one got tangled up in his own skates. I think the other thing we have to look around here too is in a tournament play, this is game 5 for both of these teams in 3 days. Game 5, and it's a Sunday morning, so it's who has the stamina, who has something left in the tank, who's a morning team. We're 12 and 13-year-olds, or sorry, 13 and 14-year-olds, and it'll be interesting to see who actually gets up in the morning and actually is ready to play in the morning, as well as playing, as we said, that 5th game in 3 days, and the winner of this going on to play that 6th game in 3 days.
Yeah, we'll see if getting later into this game, if we see some players taking shorter shifts, maybe not as skating as much as possible, but off of that face-off, Axemen send that one down for an icing call. So now face-off going to be in the Axemen zone. Sharks might want to try and get that offensive cycle going that they like to do. They like to wear them down. See if they can get it going here. Off the face-off, it's the Axemen who gain control. Here come the Axemen. Trying to get through, but stood up at the center line by the Sharks.
Nice hip check.
Here they go again. Sharks, though. Get this one. Fan on the clearing attempt. Second one. Can't get past the point men. That shot gets deflected off the toe of Frost and up and into the netting.
Once again, really good rebound control for Frost. Getting back to our benches here, both teams look to have about the same amount of people on the bench. They both have full lines, full 3 lines. That certainly wouldn't be the issue. But having 3 lines and using 3 lines equally are 2 different questions. And how confident the coaching staff is to roll out there whoever they would need to roll out there in every situation, as compared to being more careful with it.
As there was a race to the puck that was eventually won out by the goaltender Kinsman, who elected to just cover up for the faceoff.
I think Kinsman was kind of taking a look and wondering, should I play it? Should I shoot it? It was pretty much an even race towards him. I'm kind of surprised he waited as long as he did to actually get that puck and cover it up, instead of just making that choice and covering it up early.
South Shore able to win the faceoff. Looking to move it around. They send it cross ice. Duvall now. Fans on the shooting attempt. But now they're trying to recover it in the corner. Duvall gets thrown down. Sharks, though, still looking to try and move that puck, but it's the Axemen to come up with it. Defenseman does a good job to break up what might have been an odd man rush for the Axemen. He has the puck again. Looks to move it up and through the neutral zone. Here come the Sharks again, coming on the attack. Trying to keep it in as the Axemen try to clear it out. And they are successful. And they blow by the defender. Man in front, coming in alone, shoots, scores! Axemen 2-0 on the goal from number 2, Jonah Heisen. I should say Brady Reeves. There we go. Look at the right sheet there.
A great opportunity, a great look by the winger for Acadia, sliding it over to Reeves. And Reeves, as you have to do, you get the opportunities. As we'll see in the replay here, it was just after the pass. Reeves all by himself, takes the look, goes right in that great little spot above the pad, below the glove, low to the glove side, just inside the post. You got to finish when you get those opportunities, and that was a great finish by Reeves.
Axemen with now a 2-goal lead after the opening faceoff. They ice the puck. South Shore now a little bit on their heels as this dangerous Axemen offense is connecting early.
And even if they don't score a goal right away, CJ, I think they need to at least get some confidence back to get some zone play within the Acadia zone. And other than that one shift in the first 5 minutes of the first period here, they've had a little bit of difficulty actually maintaining any type of pressure in the zone, as Acadia has been able to break out well and then gain the zone equally well in the South Shore area.
Yeah, Acadia has certainly been maintaining the majority of the control here. And also, no penalties yet to be called here in the first period, South Shore.
Well, that should be the kiss of death, CJ. Yeah. The no penalties.
Yeah.
There's nothing quite like mentioning it.
I'll try not to jinx it, but South Shore is a very good special teams team. They have a great penalty kill, and they are very successful on the power play. So we'll see if that comes into effect. It'll be very key for the Axemen to stay out of the box to keep maintaining this lead. Another shot kicked away by Frost. Axemen getting the rebound. They send it up to the point. Shot from the point goes wide. Axemen, though, still with it. Centering pass. No one to receive it. And now here come the Sharks. Sharks now looking to go on the attack. Sharks send that one just wide of the net. Another shot. Kinsman kicked it aside. Sharks now looking to continue to put on the pressure. Puck being moved along the board. Centering pass. No one to receive it. Defenseman tries to keep it in but can't. The Axemen clear it out.
good work there by number 23, Jacob Whiston, actually staying on his point and able to clear that out when the puck came near him. When you collapse away from the point, you can keep that puck in your zone a little longer than you want to. Stayed in his position, though.
And here comes South Shore. One-on-one, but loses the handle on the puck. Still with it, though. In the corner, centering pass. No one can get a stick on it. South Shore loses control of the puck, and now it's the Axemen. But they give it right back. South Shore trying to continue to put on pressure. 30 seconds left in the first period. South Shore trying to gain some momentum to go into the beginning of the second. South Shore continuing to put on pressure in the attacking zone along the boards. Sharks now go for the wraparound. Can't get it through Kinsman. Axemen now looking to move it along the boards. Can't get it past center ice. Sharks send them right back.
Once again, good defensive positioning there by Whiston, able to knock that off, although at least the South Shore did get an opportunity there, CJ, to once again, for the second time in the period, to gain some sort of control within the Acadia zone. They didn't really get any great offensive scoring opportunities, but at least they gained control and can prove to themselves that, yes, we can.
You see here on the replay, on the last goal by the Axemen, they came in one on just Frost, and Frost lost that battle on the glove side. It's so good, but when you're going on the breakaway, it's always in the shooter's favor. He has so many more options as a goaltender. All you can do is react to what you think is coming.
He was a little bit deep in his net, but, no fault to him, really. You have to play it both ways. You're not sure he's going to shoot. If you go out too far, then you really leave yourself wide open to some sort of deke. And the way they do now is because he was wide open. Easton was wide open when he came in there. So there was nobody around them. From a goaltender's perspective, you can see nobody's going to be chasing him down. He truly has the time to do what he wants. If he wants to slow it down a little bit and do the fake shot followed by the move, you're trying to make sure that he does that first move. And on Reeves, to Reeves' credit, there was no hesitation at all. He got the puck in the great shooting zone, saw he had the area, and didn't think twice, shot right away.
Yeah, sometimes you see shooters who they get those breakaway opportunities and they don't quite know what to do if it can't make up their mind, and then they just run out of time. But Reeves definitely knew exactly what he was doing. He carried that one. As soon as he had it on his stick, he had a plan. He knew where he was going for it, and he was rewarded with a goal. Now off the start of the second period, both teams fighting for that puck at the center line. The Sharks are the ones who come up with it. Sharks, forward pass just a little bit out of reach. Now here comes South Shore. South Shore, they want to respond quickly here. South Shore coming up along the line. They send it back up to the point as Killam dumps it back in. South Shore now trying to keep the puck in the attacking zone, but they can't. And now here comes Acadia. Acadia with the puck at their own blue line, looking to move that one forward. Now it's center ice. Acadia looking to go on the attack. Here comes Martin. Martin sends it all the way over. No one there to receive it. Axemen send it dumping towards the net, but cleared away by the Sharks. Sharks now clear it out of the zone, and back down we go. Icing waved off, and now Axemen to carry it all the way back. Almost loses an edge there as he had a South Shore player coming towards them, and the South Shore looking to go on the attack. Sharks now send it up to the give it back to the Axemen, and now Axemen looking to go right back on the attack. Here comes Martin. A shot gets blocked and cleared out by the Sharks. That one dumped in offside. And now the Sharks with it looking to carry it in. They dump it up forward into the neutral zone, but can't get through. Woollever sends it over to Acadia. Acadia has a shot, saved by Frost, the rebound, and scores! 3-0 for the Axemen. And South Shore very much being pushed on their heels.
Woollever with a great opportunity there at the half board, brought it out, protected the puck, got himself into a great shooting position, got the shot through a crowd. Frost, as he usually does, makes the first save. As you'll see right here, he's going to make that first save, looking around once again. Count them there, two Acadia forwards behind the defense and in front of Frost. Frost hung out to dry on 2 of these 3 goals.
Yeah, the defense for South Shore, they've been playing so well throughout this tournament, but, you had to think they came in as the 5th seed. They played a fantastic 4 round-robin games, but there's a reason they were in the 5th seed, is every once in a while they might be able to win 4, play 4 great games, but they would hit that other one that would turn into the loss, and this might just be it. But South Shore not going to go down without a fight. Here they come one-on-one to the captain, Lowe's. Lowe's coming in, holds up at the point, and then just dumps it in. South Shark now. The Sharks looking to continue the attack, but they turn it right back to the Axemen. But the Sharks dump it right back in. Sharks touch up to avoid the offside call. Now they're looking to go right back on the attack. Axemen, though, clear it out into the neutral zone. Now at center ice, here comes the Axemen. Woollever coming in, a shot just goes wide of the net. Now the Sharks looking to move this one out. That one carried, tried to be cleared out, but knocked right back down by the Axemen as now they're changing. Now it's the Sharks in their own zone looking to come out and regroup. Here come the Sharks. Gets by one hit. Tries to carry it through, but turns it over. Now Axemen going right back on the attack. Continuing with the back and forth play after this last goal as teams trying to get through the neutral zone. Neither really able to set up any offense in the attacking zone. Axemen trying to clear it out of their own zone, held in by the Sharks. Sharks now still trying to hold it in, but has their pocket picked by the Axemen, but stood up right in front of South Shore's bench. Puck still loose, still trying to get sent past the fallen body, and now Sharks trying to carry it out. Axemen, though, able to gain it and send it all the way back down. Now it's a race for the puck. Here come the Axemen. Acadia tried for the centering pass, but gets blocked. Acadia, though, still with it. Shot gloved by Frost for the face-off.
Nice hard shot there. Both teams remaining very disciplined. We're not seeing, other than goaltender saves, where they're corralling the rebound, we're not seeing a lot of whistles. There's not a lot of icings. There's not a lot of offsides. There haven't been any penalties yet. If you couldn't jinx it, then I will. At some point, there likely will be. But both teams are being very, very disciplined in their game because being in the box isn't going to help either of the teams actually get there. And even the sloppiness, right? Even the neutral zone play, it goes back and forth, but still with no icings, no offsides.
Yeah, both of these teams, they are very evenly matched. Just Acadia able to create a little bit more offense than South Shore can, as South Shore dumps that one in offside, as now Acadia with it. 3-goal lead here coming up at the 11-minute mark in the second period. Acadia looks to dump that one down. It's Killam now with it. Killam sends it cross ice to his defensive partner. Now here come the Sharks in the neutral zone looking to carry that one through. Dumped in by the Sharks. Race for the puck. That's won by the Axemen. Axemen now can't get it out and past the point. Point shot gets blocked, and here come the Axemen. Axemen might be a breakaway. Axemen shot glove into the glove of Frost. Very dangerous play, but wise by Frost to cover that one up.
Tommy Shaw had Samuel Olden streaking towards the net. I'm not sure if he saw him because that really wasn't a pass. That was a shot, and it ended up being a fluttery shot. Olden was wide open. Streaking there, he could have had the puck in a great scoring opportunity with lots of room to either go against the grain and cut back to the opposite side against Frost, but that was a great opportunity that really didn't result in much.
It looked very reminiscent of the second goal scored by the Axemen, but instead of passing to the open man, he elected to try and take a shot. And now here we go. Sharks now try to send that one down into the neutral zone and get it out of the corner. Sharks dump that one in, but that one had enough power on it, and that's going to be an icing call.
10:07 remaining here in the second period. Our score remains the Acadia Axemen 3, the South Shore Ice Sharks no score.
Sharks still looking for that great offensive opportunity. Haven't really created that anything yet. Any shots Kinsman's had to turn aside were very easy chances that were easily kicked and sent into the corners. But now with a face-off in the Sharks zone. Seems to be maybe a little bit of equipment malfunction as one player headed off and into the bench.
Then he goes back. I think they were just kind of trying to figure out who's going to drop the puck, or who's going to take the face-off, I mean. So now he can't.
And now it's O'Brien looking to come in and take the face-off. Off the face-off, the Sharks send that one behind their own net. South Shore can't clear it along the boards. The Axemen regain possession. Axemen with a shot and saved by Frost.
Terrific scoring opportunity just inside the circle, just to the left of goaltender Frost. Frost able to square up, take that in his chest, and able to squeeze it and not let go any rebound.
Yeah, Frost continuing to make great saves. He's let in 3, but you can't really fault him on any of the ones that have gone through. Frost still playing a very excellent game, doing his best to try and keep his team in this one, as Sharks try to get back onto the attack. Now it's O'Brien. O'Brien gets the puck knocked away, and now here come the Axemen. Axemen coming in, dodges a hit, tried for the centering pass, but no one can get a stick on it.
Just touched briefly, couldn't quite get enough for a redirect.
Puck now right out in front, but that one knocked away by the Sharks defender. Dangerous play, saved there by the defenseman.
Dangerous as well because, yet again, there were two Acadia Axemen forwards in front of Frost, yet behind the defense. So they've certainly found a weakness, found that little hole in the defensive scheme for the South Shore Ice Sharks, and they've taken advantage of it so far in the first half of this game.
Yeah, and it's so hard with the way that there's only that one flood during there, it's so hard for coaches to address that issue if they notice something comes up. You know, maybe the South Shore coach realizes he's getting hit in there, but he can only talk to defensive pairs as they come in on the bench. Can't have that conversation in the locker room. So adjustment's going to take a little bit. We'll see if maybe South Shore is able to adjust after the third period and the coach able to speak in the locker room. But Axemen going right back onto the attack now, looking to try and continue the offensive pressure and try to make this a 4-goal lead. Now, Sharks trying to carry that one in front of the Axemen bench, but as they finally get it out and pass, but Axemen continuing to put a lot of pressure on. South Shore having to go back into their own end. Try to dump that one in, but that one played in just offside, and we're going to have ourselves another face-off.
Yeah, that was a very close play, and the referee, or the linesman, saw it that way, and as a result is bringing it all the way down. The coach is making the argument that I would make, and that was you had made the call before he actually touched the puck, which he actually did, because it wasn't an offside. And you're bringing it all the way down, too. Wow.
Now off the face-off, Axemen win. Trying to carry it up and out, cycle it along the boards, but Sharks trying to put on pressure. Kill him. Tried to dump that in, but blocked by the Axemen. And now here comes Acadia, coming in one-on-one, trying for the fight for the puck. Held in again along the boards by the Sharks. That's what the Sharks like to do. They use the boards to their advantage. They need to start getting back more into that because as plays along the boards, typically it's been the Sharks coming up with the puck afterwards. Here come the Sharks, looking to go back in on the attack, but cleared away by the Axemen defender.
Good hustle there by Morash, creating the opportunity, the forechecking opportunity, almost creating a bit of a scoring opportunity for South Shore, but they couldn't quite. Now there was a nice an offside.
Yeah, very clear offside there by the Axemen with 8:04 left here in the second. Axemen ahead 3-0. South Shore really needs to start trying to get some offensive chances going here. They've been on their heels. You know, they can't wait for the Axemen to give them an opportunity. They need to create one themselves. And off the face-off, the Axemen send that puck right back down in.
And getting that all-important first goal can do so much for you, too. And but before getting that first goal, they're going to need to get a few more pucks towards Kinsman.
Another good, dangerous play out in front of the net, but that shot goes just wide. Axemen tried for a pass to the point, but Alexis sent it in behind the net. Axemen now still with it, looking to move it again right behind the net, look to carry it out. Shot saved by Frost. Puck loose in the blue paint. Now it's behind. Axemen send it back up to the point. Shot knocked away by the South Shore defender, and here comes the Sharks. O'Brien now looking to go on the attack. It's by one defender. O'Brien still with it, carrying it along the boards. Look to cut out in front, but that one taken away by the Axemen. And all the way that puck goes down the ice. No icing as it was a South Shore pass that sent the puck all the way down there, and it didn't have much to reach the blue line. That pass, though, intercepted by the Axemen. Axemen now still with it along the outside. Sharks trying to clear it out. Held in. Good holding at the point there by Peacock. And now it's the Sharks looking to go on the attack. Sharks try to push that one out. I think they want to go for a change. These skaters have been on for a while, trying to dump it in. Can't get past that blue line. And the defenseman, though, able to get through. Trying to be pushed all the way in, but good job by the captain of the Axemen to hold that one up.
Great defensive play by Hunter Graham. Able to hold that up, clear that zone, and take away that potential opportunity for South Shore.
That offensive opportunity taken away by the Sharks. They had a little bit of numbers, but were able to kick that puck out and past the blue line and force Acadia to touch up. Sharks now with it. Look to try and move that one along the boards, and now it's held up at the corner. Kicked over to his teammate. Now it's the Sharks. Look to move that one off the boards and out of the zone and back into neutral ice. Sharks now continuing to move it forward. It's given away. Here comes O'Brien. O'Brien with some space over, but couldn't get a stick on the pass. That would have been a glorious opportunity for the Sharks. Sharks continuing to go on the attack, but now they give it over, and here comes Acadia 2-on-2. Acadia tried to split the D, can't get through all of them, and Frost covers up for the faceoff.
Bit of entanglement back behind the scenes there as it went forward. I was wondering whether or not there might be a little bit of extracurricular pushing and shoving. Somebody lost a glove. It got swiped away as he was going by. But cooler heads prevailed. Nothing really came of it. With the two-referee system, when you have a trailing referee, really not much gets by anybody anymore. Those plays that used to always happen behind the play where nobody saw it because the referee had to follow what was going on, there's that trailing referee that could see those things now.
Yeah, when the two-referee system was first getting implemented, a lot of people were against it, but that was just the referees trying to figure out a system they hadn't really played in yet. Now we're a few years into it. Now it's so good, and I haven't heard anyone really complain about it now. And now, here comes the Axemen holding that puck in the offensive zone. Back over to the Axemen. A shot goes wide of the net. Sharks try to clear it out and along the boards, but held in at the point by the Axemen. Axemen send it right back, dump it right back in, and the Sharks try to clear it again, but can't get past Easton. Easton tried for a shot on net, but that one blocked. Sharks now trying to clear it out again. Still sent in towards the net by the Axemen, but deflected away by Killam.
It's a great example of being hemmed into your own zone as too tired. Number 6, Logan Haas, even though the play was in his own zone, got to his bench in order to make a change, making it a 5-on-3 for about 15 seconds.
Now Axemen, quick shot, kicked aside by Frost, as now it's been all Axemen as of late, and Sharks having no choice but to throw that one down for an icing.
The Sharks needed to do that. Like I said, Haas already made it off. Ill-advised, really. Even if you're that tired, you cannot take off in your own end without at least getting it into the neutral zone as a forward and getting to the bench. The puck squarely in his own end, but he had to get off. I guess he felt he was useless, and it was better to give the 5-on-3 for 15 seconds than for him to be out there. So the icing really the only option left for the South Shore in order to get that face-off and actually make the change that they wanted to make.
And off that face-off, Axemen quickly send that on net, but easily handled by Frost, who covers up for another face-off. 4:26 left in the second. Axemen ahead 3-0 over the South Shore Ice Sharks. Off the face-off, it's the Axemen again. Tried for another deflection at net, but Frost covers up for another face-off. Frost just trying to settle this one down a little bit as the Axemen were on their heels. Maybe just get those face-offs and try it again, because South Shore, a very strong face-off team, but they lose that one. And now it's the Axemen trying to go back on the attack, but can't contain it, and kicked out by the Sharks. But growing right back on the attack, Martin sends it cross ice, and here come the Axemen again. Axemen trying to push it through. South Shore trying to clear it up, and we're going to have our first penalty of the game. This one coming against the Axemen as Frost was heading over to the bench.
And it's an interference call, and the way I see his shoulders hung down, I'm going to guess it's on number 74, Tommy Shaw.
Yeah, it looks like Shaw going into the box. We were talking about it. South Shore, a very good special teams team. We were saying it was key for Acadia to stay out of the box. We have our first penalty late here in the second. This is the best opportunity South Shore might have in this game. It's definitely so far it could be so far in this game. They need to take advantage, but off the face-off, it's the Axemen who win. Look to carry it in, but get stripped of the puck, and now O'Brien sends it over to Mayo. Mayo tried to send it back to O'Brien, but poked away by the Axemen, who are able to clear it all the way down.
Good opportunity there for the give and go, just a little behind on that pass. I agree, CJ. This is a great opportunity at the end of the second period to at least, even if they don't score, to at least get some confidence and get some possession in the Acadia zone. But right now, they're just having a heck of a time trying to deal with forechecker Roman Javorek, who's doing a stellar job killing that penalty.
Yeah, that was an excellent job. Killed off about 10 seconds there. But now here come the Sharks. On the power play, they dump it in and go for the dump and chase.
Nothing wrong with the dump in, but when your forwards aren't carrying any speed, the defensemen are always going to win.
Sent back up to the point. That deflection, though, intercepted and sent all the way down to Frost, who deflects it away. Comes out to challenge, so the forechecker couldn't get to it, and sends it up to Mayo. Here comes Mayo now. Sends it up. O'Brien, though, not at the point where the captain thought he was going to be for what might have been a chance, and I'm surprised that wasn't a call there, as a high stick went right into the face of, I think that's number Esenar, who was right there, stick catching him right in the chin. And it is indeed a call as someone going out into the box. I didn't see any arms up, but it was plain as day to me sitting right up there.
It was interesting, right, because both teams were fighting for a puck, and you end up getting your stick connect or like intertwined with somebody else's stick, and you're trying to lift it. But the bottom line is you have to be in control of your own stick, and in that case, the stick certainly did get up underneath the cage of the South Shore player, and it looks like they're both going in now. I'm seeing 2 penalties. These are offsetting.
Very, very interesting. So I'm not quite sure. We'll wait and see what the official call is from man in the audio booth to let everything know. But I know I clearly saw the high stick catching him right in the chin. I'm not sure if maybe he's getting maybe an interference for holding on to it and maybe that causing that interference, but we'll see what the official call is. As South Shore, Kinsman fans on the cover-up attempt, and South Shore could have had a good chance there.
I don't really think it was him fanning more so than his defenseman taking the puck away from him.
And there we go, South Shore scores on the power play. Kinsman unable to cover it up as the defenseman knocks it away, and I think it was O'Brien in front who whacked that one in. O'Brien leading the charge, and South Shore gets their first one on the power play.
Great opportunity for that play to have stopped well ahead of all this. All the defenseman had to do was let Kinsman actually take the puck. Instead, they got crossed up. The puck goes into the corner. South Shore comes around, gets the puck out in front. O'Brien veers it over to his left and then scores. As you see right here, the puck comes out. He takes it. The initial shot saved. He sticks with it, gets the rebound, and goes low to the stick side to get that all-important first goal for South Shore, making this a brand new game with 2.5 minutes to go in the second period.
We were saying South Shore takes advantage of their opportunities as the Axemen come in and get that one right back, but Frost was able to save that one. As we were saying, the South Shore takes advantage of the opportunities given to them, but the problem is the Sharks need to start creating opportunities of their own if they want to come back in this one. You can't expect the Axemen to keep taking undisciplined penalties.
Yeah, 5-on-5 opportunities have been waning for South Shore. Certainly haven't happened a whole lot in this game. But you'll take the opportunities as they're presented.
And now here come the Sharks trying to get through, but stood up at center ice. Huge hit. That one could have been dangerous, but immediately ended the play by sending Killam right on his back.
You do not see open ice hits like that too often. That was a really nice looking and clean hit.
And here come the Axemen, and that's going to be a hook. Killam not having much other opportunity but to take the hook, as if he didn't, that would have been a 2-on-0.
So South Shore are going to go back in the box, and it's a great opportunity for Acadia to actually restore that 3-goal lead with 1:58 to go here in the second period.
Yeah, Killam, though, not having much of a choice. It was either take the hook or get blown by and have 2 players going unopposed towards your goaltender. There isn't many such things as a smart penalty in hockey, but that one's pretty close as you see that huge open ice hit right at the center ice to take away that opportunity. And now Axemen with a glorious opportunity. They've been controlling the play 5-on-5, so you have to assume with the extra skater they're going to be that much more dangerous.
And yet it'll depend because they have a certain type of system, 5-on-5, a system that works. Sometimes you take yourself out of that system. We certainly saw that in some of the games that we did yesterday, where teams on power plays didn't do as well as we thought they might based on how they did 5-on-5. So if they keep that pressure, if they keep doing what they need to do, then yeah, it should happen. But if they get into this is our system and not actually get a lot of pucks towards the net, well, we'll see.
As that one's able to be cleared out by the Sharks, who send that one all the way down. So now Acadia having to regroup in their own zone. A bit of aggressive forecheck on the penalty kill by the Sharks, who send 2 men deep. Collins, though, on the blue line, able to hold it up, and Collins looking to carry and dump that one back in.
You had said earlier the special teams for South Shore are good. They scored on the power play, and halfway through this penalty kill here, they're certainly doing very well. Taking Acadia out of their game, you have to wonder why they can't do this more 5-on-5.
Yeah, maybe it's just something about the training and how the mentality when you're on special teams, but now it's Acadia, though, with the puck behind South Shore net. Tried for a centering pass, couldn't be deflected out in front. Acadia now with it at the point, point shot goes off the pads of Frost and all the way against the glass, and Sharks able to clear it out.
Not sure he saw that right away. He was a little later reacting to that, getting down to the butterfly, but did get there and steered it into the corner once again. Rebound control for Frost is outstanding.
Yeah, Sharks able to make a change there on that dump in. And now Acadia tried to just send that one towards the net. Acadia with it again. The Axeman looking to cycle this puck around. Axeman trying to get it through, but Sharks now looking to just hold that along the boards. Sharks now trying to just keep it there, kill off as much time as they can. And the Sharks are so good at just showing that puck to the referee right before they blow the whistle. But that one, finally, they get the whistle with 4 seconds left in the period and 7 seconds left on the power play.
A terrific bit of penalty killing there by number 77, Tyler Cross, as he basically just took the abuse, took the sticks, still maintained control of the puck, covered it, uncovered it, moved it enough. I'm not surprised that the referee finally blew the whistle, because that's where things can happen that you don't want to happen in a hockey game. Same thing they're going to do right here is just kill that, knowing the clocks, playing to the situation, knowing there's under 5 seconds to go in the period, and that's all you have to do is get the puck into the corner, keep the puck in the corner, and you're going to get yourself out of this. So at the end of 2 periods, our score, the Acadia Axemen 3, South Shore Ice Sharks 1.
Yeah, it was been a South Shore able to mount a little bit of a comeback on the power play, but we'll see. We'll be back after the Zamboni completes the flood. Stay tuned to mcmedia.stream. We'll have third period action coming up right after intermission. Hello and welcome to the Bantam AA Nova Scotia Mainland Hockey Tournament here at the Yarmouth Mariners Center. CJ and Dave with the call for MC Media. We're about to get underway. It's the third period action. We have the Acadia Axemen leading the South Shore Ice Sharks 3-1, though the Ice Sharks, last one to score, trying to mount a comeback, but they're going to start this period 2 seconds on the penalty kill. And a little bit of update what's going on over in Arena 2. Yarmouth currently leading Pictou 4-0 with about 5 minutes in the second period, but Yarmouth just took a penalty as we were coming over. So that game still plenty of time to change over. We'll try and we'll see what happens there, and we'll see who Yarmouth might meet coming up here in this game.
And it was a 4-minute penalty, CJ. So as we were saying, that could certainly change the game drastically in the last bit of the second period. Their game started at, I think, 30 minutes after this game. So that game will still be continuing on. These, once again, the two semifinals that are happening right now to determine really which two teams are going to go on to provincials, but then one of those teams will actually get the title of the Mainland Bantam AA Championship this year.
Yeah, we'll see there. That game coming at 2 o'clock. We'll have that over here in Arena 1. But getting going, it's been neutral zone plays. Both teams now back to 5-on-5. It's been all Acadia in 5-on-5 action as South Shore really unable to generate any offenses as of yet. 5-on-5. They've been able to succeed on the opportunities given to them by the Axemen, but they need to start creating their own opportunities as they send that one all the way down for icing.
And I'm sure that Acadia went into the dressing room saying, more of the same, fellas, more of the same. Don't do stupid things. Pinch up there to the red line. Try to dump it in deep. Win those battles in the corner. Still take advantage of getting behind those defensemen when they think that you're not, because they've been cycling down below or coming out from the corner and being unmarked, if you will, and being in front of Frost. 2 out of the 3 goals, he was all by himself, and the other one was a breakaway.
Yeah. Frost doing everything he can to try and keep this one out. I think also very key that the coach probably gave to the Axemen, and it looks like it might be going against, you got to stay out of the box. But now South Shore going into the box again. It's Killam once again going in there for another 2 minutes on a tripping call, and this is definitely not what South Shore wanted to do. They had a very good penalty kill the last time. They have a very excellent special teams, but you really can't generate offense consistently on a penalty kill.
They have to fix the door. They usually have issues with that latch, and when somebody slams their stick down into it, as he did in order to open it, that tends to take it off of its little track, I guess, if you will. They've had issues with this for a while, and it's from being slammed down as that was. As Nate Killam not exactly impressed with the call. His coach probably less impressed with the call. It's one thing to offset a scoring opportunity by tripping, but behind the play, absolutely no bearing with what's going on. That certainly was not the penalty to take or the time to take it.
Yeah, that door certainly has taken a lot of punishment over the years, as that is the away bench. So we've had a lot of angry Junior A away players going into that box. So they're trying to get it up and fixed, and it looks like they might have it there as they're moving it back and forth.
And what can only be discussed as a great civil servant joke, and that is, how many on-ice officials does it take to fix a door?
I think I've seen 8 people in a timekeeper's box once trying to fix the game clock. That's still the record I've seen. While I was in Dartmouth calling some ringette, there were 8 people in the box trying to fix the time clock.
So a great opportunity for the Axemen to restore that 3-goal lead.
A quick shot from the point, kicked aside by Frost. The rebound controlled by the Axemen. Axemen try to keep the play on the power play a little bit to the outside, and then they try to collapse a little bit in. That one, though, they just try to throw it out in front, but can't get through all the sticks. South Shore now trying to carry it up. That one gets picked off by Easton, who stripped his man of the puck.
Great work there by Easton. Good hustle. Got his body between the player and the stick, and was able to actually get the puck away. Now, the last time that the Axemen had a power play, it was exactly what we had said. They had great 5-on-5, but they seemed a little too concerned about the process that they have and the way that they want the power play to run, and it ended up almost stymieing them a little bit, and there you go once again.
Forwarding pass. They're looking for a tip to try and avoid that icing. No one could get a stick on it, so Back down in we go, and that kills off some more time, and we'll see what the Sharks can do. One of the things they like to do on the penalty kill when they have it in the offensive zone is they just push that puck along the boards and just hold it there, do what they can to try and kill off some time.
Full change for Acadia. They're going to let the second, I don't know if it's the first or the second, let another, we'll say, power play unit come on, see if they have any more success.
And here comes the Axemen. That shot blocked, and the Sharks able to knock that one all the way back into neutral zone. Axemen trying to regroup at center ice. That one gets tipped, but not that much power. Now the Sharks able to send that one right back to center ice. Axemen just trying to break through the blue line right now, and they really can't carry it through as the Sharks seem to get their sticks to the puck every single time. Axemen try to dump it in again, and again can't get through. Sent right back out. Less than 30 seconds left on the penalty against Killam. Now here comes Graham. Graham shoots off the glove of Frost. Dangerous, but caught it with his pad. Very uncharacteristic play from Frost, who has such a great glove, but he just gets almost a little caught on that one.
A little nonchalant on that one. I think he thought it was an easy save. Went out there, ended up hitting the bottom of his glove, and luckily for him, bounced straight down onto his pad, and he covered it up right away. That could have very easily been one of those uh-oh goals.
And such a huge momentum killer as so far in the third period, the Sharks been playing a lot of it on the penalty kill, but they've been doing very well. But now off the faceoff, it's the Axemen who send that shot from the point wide. And now South Shore look to try and control along the boards. Can't clear it out and pass the blue line. Now it's trying to be pushed out. South Shore, though, gets it out, and now we're back to even strength play. 2 penalties, both killed off by the Sharks. Now they need to get back right on the offense. Still down by 2 goals with coming up on 11:30 left in the third.
You know, from the prospect of the Sharks, of Acadia, getting any type of offense, the next power play they probably wouldn't mind saying, yeah, we'll decline that penalty. But on the other side, South Shore did absolutely nothing to score a goal in that 2 minutes. So it bled a couple minutes off of the clock, which is always going to be in Acadia's favor when you're ahead.
Yeah, Acadia, though, they have such a high potent offense, the most dangerous offense in this tournament. They led the tournament in goals for, and then also led the tournament in goals against as well. So they're great all around, but it's so uncharacteristic for the Axemen, who've been putting up goals left, right. They having a hard time scoring in the 2 games they played against the Sharks. But the Sharks now trying to get something through, but can't get through the defense. And now here comes the Axemen again, but a whistle behind the play. And the Axemen taking a penalty. This is exactly what they did not want to do. If there was one thing that the coach probably told them, it was do not take any penalties, but at least these ones are offsetting, so no extra man going in the box. So we'll stay 5-on-5. If you're the coach of the Axemen, that must have been the one thing you said, guys. Don't take penalties. The one goal we gave up was on the power play. You can't give these Sharks any type of momentum and offensive opportunities.
And don't get tricked into taking it either. Don't get goaded into it. Don't get that retaliatory penalty that so many times is called because you thought something was done to you. You've got to just, store it, figure it out. There's more hockey game left. If you got to get back at somebody, you got a chance to do it with a hockey play later in the game.
As a kick save there by Frost, the Axemen look to go right back on the attack, trying to restore the 3-goal lead. Axemen just send that puck towards the net, but that one intercepted by the Sharks. Now the Sharks looking to try and get some offense going as their collision right in front of the penalty boxes, and the Axemen come up with the puck.
Great play there by Peacock twice. Once coming over to help his defenseman, and then standing the person up in the neutral zone and keeping it back in. Great work, and there he is getting the puck again.
Some more great work by the Axemen, who continue to just keep that puck in South Shore's zone. Just killing off that more time. They say a great defense is a good offense, and they're not just talking about scoring goals. They're talking about this. You keep the puck in the offensive zone. Not many goals are scored from behind your own blue line. And Axemen sending that one right back into the Sharks zone. Sharks just trying to get out past their blue line. They dump that one in, but goes all the way back to the Axemen defenders. That one, though, almost blocked by Mayo, but goes right back onto the sticks of the Axemen. Here comes Acadia. coming in and through, trying to weave his way through. He does, but can't get much on that one, and the shot goes wide.
There's a couple of those players, one of them being the captain, Graham, for Acadia, that can really rifle a wrist shot. They get into that danger area, and it's a very solid shot.
But sometimes what you add in power, you give up a little bit on accuracy, as we saw there as that one went very far and wide as South Shore dumps that one in. Some players go for a change. Acadia now with the puck behind their own zone, trying to be harassed there by the Sharks, trying to cause a turnover. Still fighting for that one along the boards. Sharks moving that play along the boards, but it's Acadia who wins that one. Axemen have been losing a lot of the battles along the boards, but they were able to come up with that one. But South Shore still harassing, just trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone, try to create anything going right now. With 8:20 left, they're still down by 2. Kicked out in front, but right onto the stick of an Axeman. Still being pressured by South Shore, trying to keep this one in. Sharks continuing to try and put pressure, but Axeman doing a great job of holding that puck to the outside. Tried to be dumped in from the point, not much on it, and the Axemen able to win the race. Acadia now with the puck. Now finally might be able to get it out of the zone, but he loses the handle on it. But Easton able to recover, who sends that one all the way down for icing.
And that's the first time this period, and it took half of the period for any type of sustained pressure by South Shore in the Acadia zone. Once again, they weren't able to get any real scoring opportunities, but they did at least get some pressure. It's just a 2-goal game, CJ. 1 goal and you're down to 1. Not out of this game at all.
No, still very much a lot of time left, but South Shore needs to start generating offensive plays 5-on-5. And they lose the faceoff. Here come the Axemen breaking away. A shot and a save by Frost. Gets a favorable whistle as he lost control on it, but the quick whistle helping out Frost as the Sharks so good on the rush. That's how a lot of their goals have come in this one.
Yeah, it's that counterattack that they seem to do so well. They're able to take that puck in the neutral zone, speed through, and actually do well. Quick update, CJ, from the other game. As we thought with that 4-minute power play I'm trying to think that Pictou had against Yarmouth on the other side. They did indeed score 2 goals. So at the end of 2 periods, the score in the other semifinal is the hometown Yarmouth Mariners 2, the Pictou Crushers, Yarmouth 4, Pictou Crushers 2.
So a lot of parity in the Bantam AA Nova Scotia Mainland Hockey League, as that our game as well in the second period with a team down by 2 goals, and just as the same over there. We'll see how it is. It shows how close all these teams are. South Shore now trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. A quick shot goes wide of the net. And now here come the Axemen on that counterattack that they do so well. Here come the Axemen looking to carry it in. Backhanded shot deflected in and just wide of the net.
What a terrifically set up play, going wide to the right, sliding it in front, redirected just wide.
Axemen not done yet, looking to carry that one out in front. Gets past one defenseman, but unable to get the stick back on it to create a scoring opportunity. Here come the Axemen again. Another shot goes into the glove of Frost, who holds for the faceoff.
They're going to need to get a body in front of Frost. If Frost can see it, you saw it there, even though it was over on the blocker side, he just brought the trapper over on the other side to catch it anyways.
As you saw in that replay, that deflection, the puck hit the stick and just went the opposite way of the net. If he had his stick angled a little bit different, that could have been the 3-goal lead restored. Off the faceoff, it's another one. Goes into the right in front of Frost, bouncing over. Puck still loose.
How did that one stay out, CJ?
Such a weird bouncing puck, and just did not bounce in the favor of the Axemen. And now here comes the Sharks. Sharks breaking away, coming in, shot. I think that one went off the post.
I think that was iron.
Sharks, that's the closest that they've come 5-on-5 to scoring. Sharks send that one back out in front, try to get out to the point, but didn't have much power on it. And now here come the Axemen. 1-on-2, that one gets poked and holed out, but sent right back over. Trying to get around defenseman, another good poke check by the South Shore defenders. Puck now being battled for it right at the blue line. Coming to get through, the Sharks dump that one in. It's another race for it, but that one won by the Axemen. Axemen look to send that one in, a shot towards the net. Fans on it, then gets a hit for his troubles. Puck now controlled by the Axemen. Axemen trying to dump it up and through the neutral zone. Looking to come and get through, but still, good job by South Shore to try and hold them up. They're still on their heels, coming up with 5:19 left in the third. South Shore still down by 2 goals. They need to start getting something here, and here could be an opportunity, but that pass a little bit too far ahead. South Shore unable to get a stick on it. Here comes South Shore again, trying to hold that one in, but gets poked through. It's a 2-on-1. Here come the Axemen. Coming in. Pass. Couldn't settle for a shot. Back over. Shot fans on it. Frost dives and tries to cover, but couldn't hold on to it. Another glorious opportunity for the Axemen to restore the 3-goal lead.
Frost sprawls across the net, able to get in front of that one just in time to knock it away. Great possession there by Acadia.
Still not over as the Axemen were leaning close to another one there. Now here comes Duvall. Duvall coming in for the Sharks. Tried for another shot. That one gets caught by Easton.
All by himself, Duvall there, 1-on-3. Hard to create much against all three players a lot bigger than he was.
Another collision, and now here come the Axemen again. Looking in to go for another rush. I don't know if South Shore wants to get into a constant rush-for-rush battle with the Axemen, because that's the Axemen's kind of name of the game, and that's what they like to do. And as we continue the back-and-forth action, but now the Axemen wisely go for a change. Nope, go for it.
Sorry, but it makes for exciting hockey, CJ.
Oh, it certainly does make for exciting hockey.
These last few minutes back and forth, both teams getting scoring opportunities, both teams just letting it all hang out, not willing to just sit back on a lead or the Axemen. And, of course, South Shore needs to try to do something in order to score that goal. An exciting 2 or 3 minutes of hockey, as exciting as we've seen.
Yeah, that was certainly very exciting as we see here that scrambling play there as the puck just fans on that 10th. The puck going right there, and Frost gets there in the nick of time just as the Axemen player was about to send that one towards the net. It looks like we're having a timeout being called here by, I'm probably guessing, South Shore.
That was a great opportunity there, and great defensive work actually by South Shore, because that would have been hit in. And I couldn't get the defenseman's number, but he got his stick on the Acadia forward and able to create a non-shot, which allowed Frost enough time to slide across and actually bang that puck away as well. But what a terrific opportunity for Acadia, as Frost was out, and the puck was sitting up there waiting to be hit, but Acadia couldn't actually capitalize or couldn't finish. We talked earlier when they scored a couple of goals where they could finish when they had the opportunity. That one there was there to be finished, but South Shore defending up to the task.
And it shows you how much Frost cares about this one as well. Just throwing his body from one side of the ice to the other, crashing hard. He got there just as the Axemen player was about to send that one, as he pushed through the defender and direct that one there. Such a great game, and then that led to a bunch of rushes back and forth as action's certainly picking up. It's nice to see from the Axemen a team that's not willing to just sit on their lead. They want to keep pushing it forward. They're not going to sit back and play prevent defense. They're going to keep doing what got them the lead in the first place, as that one gets sent in for an icing.
And I guess that depends on the type of team you had, because yesterday we saw a game between the host Yarmouth Mariners and the same South Shore Ice Sharks. And the Sharks at that point, because they had the lead, decided to sit on it, decided to play a trapping, neutral zone game where they kept dumping it in, winning those battles in the corners, and basically just wasted away minute after minute in the third period. And Yarmouth, even though they wanted to pull the goalie with a minute and a half left, had to wait till 20 seconds before they actually even had control in order to even try to pull the goaltender. Yeah, so I guess it depends what skill level you have or what the types of players you have on your team.
Yeah, very much so, and the mentality of the coach as well. Some coaches when they smell blood in the water, they want to constantly get to it. And here comes another rush from the Axemen. 2-1 shot off the blocker of Frost and into the corner.
So cool, so collected in net there. No big fancy moves there. He saw where it was. He knew what he needed to do. He deflected it right into the corner. Once again, safed and out of the way.
A great opportunity for South Shore, but could not convert on that centering pass as he had some space and open net, but Kinsman has lost his stick. So it could be a good opportunity for South Shore. Once again, trying to carry it out, trying to get it through, but the Axemen able to gain possession and try and move and push that one through, and they do. Here come the Axemen again, who just dumped that one in to give Kinsman an opportunity to get his stick back.
And that was Nolan O'Brien that was in the slot, had a great pass go back to him, but he couldn't quite handle it and get that shot away. Golden opportunity right where he needed to be in order to play it, but in order to get a good shot, but he couldn't quite get it off.
That one sent down into the icing. A little bit more going on about Rowan O'Brien. You say how cool and calm and collected he is. He's a little bit like his namesake, as he seems to have ice water in his veins for how Frost plays.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I was letting the joke evolve, though.
As soon as you said it, it popped up into my head, and I couldn't get it out until I said it. And off of the face-off, it's the Sharks. Sharks now trying to put on the pressure. They're still down by 2 goals, coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the third. You have to think that it could be a possible chance that if the Sharks get the puck deep in the offensive zone, that Frost might be heading to the bench because it's around that time where you might want to pull the extra goalie, and that's how the Sharks have succeeded. Their one goal came with an extra man on the ice.
Opportunity right now, and Frost is certainly at the top. But he's about the hash marks right now, waiting for the note from, or waiting from the yell from the coach, but the coach doesn't want to quite pull the trigger yet.
I think he wants to wait till he has it deep and it looks more in a favorable position because still a little bit early, but you see some coaches pull the goalie early when they get in there. Maybe if there's a face-off in the offensive zone as the Axemen clear that one up and into the rafters. That's definitely the Axemen and Frost heading to the bench.
And I would say it would be early if it was a one-goal game, but when you need to score two, if you've got the puck in that end at all, I think you got to roll the dice, right? You've got to sit there and hope that you get that other body in there and that you actually can control the puck and do something with it.
Sharks now with the extra man on the ice. Their one goal came on the power play, and that was how they generated a lot of offensive chances on that power play as well. So now the extra man on for the Sharks. Shot goes wide and into the corner. South Shore, though, able to win the battle. South Shore with it now, looking to weave through. Shot bounces off, puck loose in front, but knocked away by the Axemen. Axemen trying to clear it out and pass the zone, but they can't get it through. Stopped at the point. Here comes South Shore. Shot gloved away by Kinsman. South Shore with it still behind the net. Out in front. Can't be deflected towards the net. South Shore still reeling as we come up on the final minute of play here in the third. South Shore, extra man on for him. Acadia now just trying to hold that along the boards, and the Axemen come up with it. Axemen forward and in. Now it's a race for the puck. Axemen gonna win it. Send it towards the open net. That's the hockey game. The Acadia Axemen put the puck in the empty net with the icing on the cake. 4-1 for the Axemen.
46 seconds left to go. South Shore with great opportunities, buzzing around the net right before that. Kinsman, the goaltender, sliding back and forth, having trouble actually seeing where it was. But through all of that action, no great scoring opportunities, really. Lots of buzzing, lots of activity, but no real scoring opportunities. Then we had the defenseman in the corner for Acadia, who was just dragging the puck, wasting time. Spun out of a check, basically, was able to make one pass clear the zone, and one pass later was that fourth goal.
Yeah, huge, big play there as the Sharks. There was one really good opportunity where the puck was put out in front of the net. Someone was alone in front, but he just wasn't able to settle that shot and get a quality shot off, and it went wide of the net. That really was that moment, and shortly after that, Acadia able to get through and ice it. And now the Sharks send it in. But if you're the South Shore Sharks, you got to be proud of what you did. You came in under the gun. You were one of the lower seeds. You played the top 4 ones, and you were able to knock West Valley out, and you took their spot. Big game, big play for South Shore, who really deserve it. But the Axemen, such a tough team, and they deservedly so get the extra one. And now here comes the extra rough stuff in the corner as frustration boiling over for the Sharks.
Frustration even more so when you realize this is probably the end of their season. Potentially maybe a tournament like Sedma or something like that, but generally speaking, this is the end, and that's unfortunate when this happens at the end of the game, because you could see some of the South Shore players taking runs at people there at the end with only 4 seconds to go in the game, truly out of hand. It's a shame to actually end it like this. Referees usually conscious like something that will happen. I think we saw a pretty chippy game last night right at the end when it was Yarmouth versus Cumberland, and it was Cumberland's last game, and they knew it was Cumberland's last game, and so it was a little more chippy as well. With only 3.5 seconds, let's hope that cooler heads prevail and we can get out of this unscathed for the championship game.
Yeah, both of these teams, they played an excellent game, but it really just came down to that 5-on-5 play. The Sharks just couldn't generate anything really offensively 5-on-5, and that was really that hole in there. Axemen didn't give them any, just gave them that one opportunity on the power play, and with the face-off, that'll do it as the Acadia Axemen going into the championship games and will represent the Mainland Hockey League in the provincials.
Acadia Axemen won the regular season. We're the number 1 seed coming in here. We're the number 1 seed after the round robin portion of the tournament. Continue on as the number 1 seed to be the home team in the championship game against either Yarmouth or Pictou. That game probably about halfway through the third period. The last score we had there was Yarmouth 4, Pictou 2. So we will be back here at 2 o'clock, I think. It was at 2 o'clock for the championship game. A great game, CJ. Actually, both teams well-deserved. I'm going to once again say that the Frost stood on his head. I've seen the South Shore team play three times in this tournament, and Frost has been outstanding. He has been a stellar goaltender in all 3 games. I mean, he wasn't in net for one of them. It was an empty netter. The other 3, 2-on-0s behind the defense and a clear-cut breakaway. So really, nothing but positives to say for goaltender Rowan Frost for this South Shore Ice Sharks. As for Acadia, a well-deserved game, a well-deserved win, excuse me. They played incredibly well. They dominated 5-on-5 play for probably 90% of the hockey game. They showed that they were the number 1 seed. They showed why they were the number 1 seed and why they, quite honestly, are probably favored in the final.
Yeah, definitely. If you're the Sharks, the Cinderella story falling just a little bit short. They played so hard to get into this point, tied Acadia in round-robin play, but Axeman just did not give them any opportunities, and South Shore just falling a little bit short. But we will be back. We will be back at 2 o'clock, championship game, where these Acadia Axemen will face either Yarmouth or Pictou. You're not going to want to miss that, so stay tuned to MC Media.